Last time you saw the M4, it was much more Yas Marina blue, and while we did things like badge and grille replacements, we wanted to take things a step further. What a better place for a debut than one of the best BMW events in the country, MPACT COTA.
From repossessed to obsessed, the F82 M4 FCP project car.
We built this F82 M4 just to give away to you. Every dollar spent on your car at fcpuro.com earns you an entry into our M4 CSi giveaway. Get twice the entries with partner brands. The giveaway ends October 8th. It was a sprint to finish the new look with its 635 CSi inspired livery, going on hours just before being loaded onto the trailer. A bespoke set of wheels designed in partnership with Augment Wheels was also overnighted to our hotel room from Canada, with a bead of silicone still drying in the box. Wrapped in some Continental Extreme Contact Sport 02s mounted at a tire shop in Austin, we were ready to hit the show.
All right, so it's about 6.5 million degrees out, and now we're gonna find out if they fit at the show, because you know, having a plan B is never a good idea. Holy shit, fits. Dude. Let's go. Yes! Yes! That is the jam. How do you feel? This is the coolest F82. From repossessed to obsessed. The F82 M4 FCP project car. Dan from Augment let me know that these center caps are actually directional, so they don't fall off with braking, which means we could still track this car with the wheels looking the way they do. And you bet we probably will.
After many long nights spent in SolidWorks and Adobe Illustrator, it was finally time to unveil a vision we had 3 months ago. Thinking back to BMW's legacy of big coupes in motorsport, we pulled inspiration directly from the original BMW Teile E24 635 CSi. As excited as we were to share our giveaway M4 with the BMW community, we've had to take in and appreciate some of the other rare cars and epic builds that MPACT had to offer.
Oh boy. This would make reading traffic signs in New England a lot easier because they put them really close. Should I say something really corny like with the past out of the way? Let's go check out the present. Real talk though, this is probably one of my favorite customized M cars I've ever seen. The DS2 style wheels with the lightweight style wing is fantastic, and I&D always does a great job of painting things tastefully, choosing finishes, and it looks absolutely fantastic. My favorite E9X vehicle is here, ever. This is a GTS with a 4.4 liter stroker, carbon fiber parts, but it's a sedan with bucket rear seats and carbon bucket fronts. I think it is the coolest E9X M3 BMW ever made. And these were only sold in Europe. Man, this color is great. Need I have any introduction for this one? Puts the controversial 992 wing to shame. Don't you think that we're not out here at MPACT without some Supras? There's something hardwired into my brain, probably like second to like my taste buds working, that just likes that. I don't know what it is. Carbon trunk, AC Schnitzer wing, box flares, freaking twist lock fuel filler cap, probably supercharged. Yeah, this is like if we could walk into a 2004 magazine. That's it.
And with MPACT finished up, it was time to cool down back in Connecticut and get back to work on our F82 M4.
What's going on, my good people?
Gareth here.
Alex Nelson here.
Mike Hidalgo here. We are going to be covering how to service your rear differential,
Evolve Automotive pin crank hub,
your front wheel bearings, CSF charge intercooler,
Mid-pipe and cat back system.
KW coilovers,
GTS style front lip.
converting the brakes,
Magnetic paddle shifters.
even Chewy charge pipes,
Adro ATR1 wing.
serpentine belts, your water pump belt,
BMW M Performance steering wheel.
oil cooler guard, tie rods, rear control arms, your high pressure fuel pumps, auxiliary radiators, the oil filter housing, front control arms, the water pump, the thermostat, and the radiator.
And if it wasn't already obvious that we've thrown our entire catalog at this car over the last 5 weeks, the stats certainly paint the picture. With 37 DIYs published so far, 260 hours of wrenching, and over 100 parts off of our shelves and onto the M4 CSi giveaway car. We couldn't do all of this maintenance without tackling some of the few weak points on the S55's engine. Our very own Gareth Foley created a 3-part DIY series over on the main channel, walking us through every step of the way to replace the crank hub. You basically have to take apart the whole front of the engine, but rest assured, Gareth's got your back. Once we had the S55 back together, it was time to install our host of CSF upgrades from the front of the car for longevity and cooling performance.
Tastes like upgrades. Time to put some more sexy stuff on the car. This next bit is going to be the CSF Oil Cooler. This one has a built-in rock guard, which is going to replace the crud-filled one that's on our M4 now. It is just filled with crap on the top side. The fins are a little bit messed up, so it's definitely going to be an upgrade as well as a good replacement. So, like I said, upgrades, people, upgrades. And this goodness in here, the bugs in the teeth, this is why we're replacing this thing. These things get completely abused with the grill right above them, letting a bunch of stuff in. You have pollen, bugs, sometimes cigarette butts and everything in between, leaves that clog up these fins. So you could drop these and clean them, but honestly, if you're gonna be doing this work, you might as well upgrade it. It's such an easy part to get out and remove, and that's why we are doing that with our M4 today. So CSF, again, thank you for the units. So we're gonna get this baby lined up, and we'll plumb the lines back in, top it off with that little bit of oil that we lost, and we'll be ready to do the fall line guard. So it's coming along nicely. All right, well, there's no way that we can cover this beautiful CSF unit with this crap. So that's out, fall line is in. You can get these in black, you can get them in raw finish like we did, silver, versus this flimsy OE junk. So this is gonna be a really nice alternative between the rock guard and this. This oil cooler should be well protected. Of course, unless you do some takeover action with it, which hopefully this car will never see. So yeah, we're gonna pick it up with that now. I don't know how close we are to finishing this car. Every day is the same. I've been living here for the last 46 days. Cut. We have a couple things to prep. We have some parking blocks that we need to drill out. So we have our drill bit and our drill. Let's get this freaking thing out of here. If you want the juice on the install, you're gonna head over to the FC DIY channel. All the details will be there. All right, so this is out. I'm just gonna drain the coolant out of it, but just follow the same steps to put in the new CSF unit. And if you get lost, I have a DIY on how to do it, which I may or may have not referenced to do this, even though I've done this before.
And this is
You got it?
This is the original?
This is the original.
And look what it says right on there. Vallejo? What is that? BMW. So? What have we been saying this entire time? OE.
Buy OE,
Buy OE parts.
save genuine money by buying OE parts. Because they all come from the same place. You wanna see what we're gonna be replacing this with? This is a second to last final piece of CSF goodness that this car is getting. And then this will have the full suite from CSF B-tube technology inside. As bad as I feel covering up the awesome CSF logo with the rock guard is going to come in clutch to avoid having bent fins and a ton of debris in our new unit. So totally worth the visual sacrifice, but without impeding airflow, which is always the goal here. Well, one of the few things left is these aux coolers. We have one for the low temp and high temp circuit. And you can see that these, unlike the OE ones, also have a rock guard, which is gonna come in super clutch because these are fed directly from the grills in the front bumper. And once we pull it out, you'll see a little bit better, but these fins are beat up. But for now, we're gonna continue on, drain some coolant, make this thing a bit cooler. You tell me, is this frozen in time or is it a real stream? I scream, you scream, we all scream. We can't let you good people win this car with these nasty radiators in it, which is why we're upgrading. These things get clogged up, they get filthy, and this is after power washing the car too after the track day. That's why we have these beautiful things with built-in rock guards so that the radiators don't look like this after you start driving and using the car. And that is one fresh CSF radiator in. But these are gonna be really cool. They're gonna be a great upgrade. We have a few more CSF goodies to do still after this. We have the DCT cooler, as well as the, you know, this thing has so many radiators. It's another radiator between the condenser and the main radiator. It's like a sandwich of radiators. We'll be doing that one too, but we already have a DIY on that one, so I'm just gonna bang that one out.
Starting with a 10-year-old used M4, we've thrown our entire F8X catalog at this thing, along with a whole bunch of time and effort to help you guys at home with your F82 or F80 M3. We couldn't be happier with how this car came out. It looks, feels, and drives amazing, and we have high hopes for the F8X platform becoming a timeless favorite of M fanatics around the world. Remember to head on over to fcproad.com to have a shot at winning this car. The giveaway ends October 8th. We hope you enjoyed this mini build series. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe for the next one coming soon.